Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are we today? Can everybody hear me okay? Looking good, looking good. Alright, let's get this server. Let's get this show on the road. I gotta do one quick connection here on my internet to get my stream deck to work. We are in business, I hope. Alright. How's everybody? How's your week? Mine started up here. Went here. Went here. Went here. Went here. It was all up and down. Ended on a great note. 5 o'clock last night. Dreams do come true. This may sound silly for a grown man to say this. One second. I got to drive and cut wheat with a Fendt Ideal combine, and it was everything it was built to be. It was amazing. It was a dream come true to be able to do that, and so it's just a great Saturday morning. So we are going to see if this we don't need anymore. We've got some, well, it was supposed to be some country and western. Themed music for us this morning. So we're going to try this over. And I hope it's just going to play through this playlist. We will see. We will see. Without further ado, let's get you guys over to the streaming screen. I'll be there as well. Look, here I am. Oh, we have to clear the counter, which is going to be in this page, on this one, and there it is. I believe this is what we have to do. There we go. Okay, so that is set and ready for us. Let's get into the game. Here we are. I do have to change this. Did it change? I don't think it changed. Oh, it did change. Okay, we're good. We're good. All's good, BigSky. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's not fine. Run around and panic. Okay. What was I gonna do? I mean, I know we're gonna plant corn, but I want to get this in here. There we go. Alright. So we got that there. We're good there. Let's make some streaming happen. Okay. Okay, so one thing I want to do that I want to look at in this field is we're going right here. So which way do we think we should plant this thing? I mean, I'm not going to lie, I kind of want to plant this level, or this way here. Get some nice long rows. So, but first things first, we're going to unhide the hood. we are going to put down all of our fertilizer on this field at the start. We're going to see how that goes. Okay, so that's what we're going to start with. Make sure our cup holders here so we can get the desk dirty. We're going to take a little sip of coffee here. We're streaming. Alright, so I'm a little new to this. Plant to keep it. Well, I guess we'll just have to make it not March then, shall we? Can we do it from here? We gotta walk in the house. Goodness gracious. Alright, be right back, folks. We have to take a little nap. So we're gonna run across the coffee table. I'm gonna make you guys dizzy while we step into the bedroom, take a little siesta, and we're gonna see if we can start. Let's see if we can start at 7. Let's see what this looks like. So, sleep simulator engaged. How was everybody else's week? What did everybody else do? Anybody else do anything fun this week? Okay, let's see. Uh-oh. What's it doing? It's thinking. It always makes me nervous when it's thinking. I don't like it thinking. There it moved. I'm gonna fall asleep with this. Come on, come on, come on. These little puffs of, oh, there we go, okay. Let's see, Field Good Henson bought the field. We're down, we got just over $500,000 in the bank. Let's try this planting thing again, because I bet it lets us plant it now. So, alright. We're going to back into this corner. I don't know if we need 620 horses to plant this field or not, to pull this planter, but I know how many we're going to use. I want it to be a little straighter than this. Okay. Here we go. First field of corn. We're off into a tree. Just gonna kind of take it easy. First experience with row crops. Hopefully we're not too ugly here. I don't know what's going on. I was reading a little bit on the Book of Faces yesterday that there is a new scripted mod on the horizon. For those of you that are longtime farm sim players will remember Soil Mod back in 13? 15? I think it was 15. And now I was reading that there is a couple of folks, there's a group building a soil and fertilization mod that will add the 3 different types of fertilizer, still a pH factor, and a few other things, and 1 or 2 of their testers have just posted that they are, quote, getting rid of precision farming and going to this one. Still in the very early stages, but potential is there for it to be absolutely awesome. I would suspect that this map will get that update to it, but I have no, that is just a BigSky suspicion. That is nothing official or anything from this map maker. Away we go, and we drop in here, and we're just going to test this this row shutoff, row cropping here. So yes, I realize I'm planting out into the field, and my rows are not even going to be straight, and my combine operator is probably going to murder me next fall, but that is literally a chance we are going to have to take. Alright, a few more of you joining us in the stream there. If you are so inclined, pop into this little chat room I've got set up over here, and you can talk directly to me. It'd be great. We'll have a good time. Why are we being weird? What's going on? Stream is okay. We'll see what happens. This makes me nervous. Very, very nervous. Not sure about this. Yeah. It was just one of those little things. We'll find out. Alright. And yes, folks, it's a 2-cup of coffee morning. Okay. So other than my terrible driving, this isn't going too bad. So we are going to plant this field. And since I have 600 horses in front of this thing, I know it will pull it. We're going to see how it does here. We're going to switch tractors. I know real life farming, that's a sacrilege. Because it's not just, you know, pull the hitch pin and away you go. There's a lot to be done. But we can do it. So and we're going to pull in here and stop. Here's the planter up. Back around into this corner. I think this is how the professionals do it. I don't know. I've never really planted row crop corn. I mean, like real life in the game, trying to do it like real life. So a little more tedious, a little more fun, but that's the whole point of this, right? Now, I haven't been in Kentucky very long. I don't remember seeing many seagulls behind the tractors in the fields. But hey, it could be. So. I think we're going to want to slow this down just a tick. Just because it's easier. Lift it off the ground. Probably supposed to be a little straighter than that, but we'll see. Alright, you ready to go a little faster? Let's try this. Just park that in the corner, give you guys a little bit better, a little bit cleaner screen of what's going on here. Okay, what do we think? One pass or two on the headlights? What do you think? I'm risking it for the biscuit, and we're just going to do one. Namely because I want to get some GPS set up here and see. So I'm going to plant this at an angle. It's probably going to be an absolute disastrous mess, but I want some long rows come harvest. I mean, we'll probably just end up not following the rows anyway, but whatever. Alright, so I like that. It's not going to be the longest rows forever, but it's going to be them, so. Ooh. Oh, missed the first one right out of the gate. Hit the wrong button, killed the fans. Man, what a rookie. What a rookie. Alright, now we're going to try it. I'm going to do some high-speed planting here. Alright. This is working pretty well. I like this. How big of a mess can we make on this corner? Okay, we're going to slow it down. I know, I'm just being cautious. I'm going to leave that little corner. I don't care. It's probably going to break the farm. Okay, you guys are right. We should have done 2 headlands. I know. I don't know if we can see anything. I have to check one thing. I think somebody... Nope, they didn't. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh. Okay, note to self, we do 2 headlands next time. Yep. I know, you guys all told me, and I should have listened, and I didn't. And so here we are. We're actually really going to test this right here and see what we can do here. I want to get lined up a little bit better here, so we're back into the headlands. It's looking like it is doing what it's supposed to, so I'm wicked thrilled with that. So what I was saying earlier is we are going to try the 936 on this planter and see if we can get away pulling it. I just was doing a bit of testing with the planter the other day, and this is the closest tractor, and it was a little short on time. I know. I know now you guys are shocked that, hey, J Farms, how are we doing this morning, man? Welcome in. Appreciate you hanging out, checking us out this morning. But yeah, I know you guys are super surprised that I am short on time, because BigSky's never short on time, right? So, okay. We'll advance at a growth stage. Once we get this, we'll probably actually plant a couple other fields before we really push it. And I know I'm not supposed to drive across the planted rows like this, but this is just how this field is going to be, and we will just take a little yield hit. So, what is up, Mr. J Farms? Drop planter. And so you can see, like, it. Okay. I kind of like this row crop stuff already. This is the stage that I wanted to get to. I was hoping to be here about 4 episodes ago, when we were still planting down here in Kentucky, but we are not. So here we are. Here we are. Now, I think what we're going to do is lift them back up, and definitely putting 2 headlamps on. The other reason I want to put an all-wheel tractor is to see if I can get a little bit better performance out of the headland mode with that wheel tractor. So on that note, I suppose we could put the 1050 on this thing, couldn't we? Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do that. This was corn last year, wasn't it? I'm doing corn on corn. Oopsies! Now, it's not so bad. It's not so bad. I know, you guys didn't come here to hear me sing. Like, listen, BigSky, just drive the tractors, don't sing. Sorry. Let the professionals sing. You just, do it. Oh. There we go. Alright. Last couple of passes of the first field. Corn planting is underway in Kentucky. I'm going to go finish up the other part of this. I need to make one quick adjustment here, so I will be right back. Hang on, guys. Okay, we are back. We're going to put a second headland on this little spot and then see how much back and forth we got to do. Combine guy's gonna hate me. It's okay, I'm the combine guy. It's fine. The question you want to ask yourselves is not, what is this going to look like? It is, how are we going to harvest 48 rows with a 16-row corn? That, friends, is the question. This is going to be just a pass here, and we're going to be done. Okay. I think... No, I shouldn't say that. I'm hoping... Never mind what I'm hoping. I was just going to say I hope they put crop rotation in that soil mod thing to build it. I'm not that person that can build a mod like that, but I am ever so grateful for those that want to build that and then share it with the community, because it just makes the game better for everybody. And so it is super amazing that they can do that. So. And yes, I'm just freehanding this. Yes, the guest rows will be horribly off. It just is what it is. Sorry. So. Okay. That is the first field. Oh, I want to check, actually, did we... It's weird. I want to check something here. I don't remember if we can do different fertilizers. We can do a starter. Okay. Okay. So we might have to get a little creative with that, but we are going to leave just that little square because I'm folded up and mess with it. So let's take this up to the yard and see. We'll just see what kind of a mess we can make here. Which tractor we want to put on it. That's kind of what we're doing now. So, there's our tender rig set up, ready to go. Let's just check for giggles. So it requires 360. And that's 333, so that's not going to be enough. So 1052 it is. However, knowing what I know about the 1052 is that we can turn the horsepower down and not burn near as much fuel. That is something that is true for the real ones as well. I may have to go pay attention to the hounds for a moment, but they haven't rang the bell. So, we're going to put this 390 hours on this baby already. Almost 4. There we go. Well, let's see. Okay. So, jump out of this one, cruise over to here, and we will drop the planter. Put this baby here. Okay. I know, the header sat there all winter and it's just disgusting. Okay. All Alright, so we're gonna go take a little drive in the country here. Because, well, hang on a second here. So this is soybeans. I'm sorry, guys. I'll be right back. Talking to myself over here like a dork. It won't be the nice T corners, but you know, we'll see what we can do. But we definitely don't need to be going that fast. We're playing corn 60 mile an hour. It's crazy. It's crazy talk, I tell you, crazy talk. So, this already. So Headland works with wheel tractors very well. Articulateds I haven't tried in a minute, but the two tracks, the way the game steers them, they're jerking all over your. So this is a much smoother experience and a lot more fun. So yeah, that's what we got here. So we're rolling, we're running. Let's see if I have a cord here. I do. Let's see if we can put this other tablet to work. We'll see how it goes. See how she goes. But I'm very happy with how this runs so far. So it's the neighbors are having a garage sale, and so there's an increased amount of people in and around our house, and the security guard dogs are on duty and alerting me to every person that comes to the neighbor's garage sale, because after all, how dare they? So yeah, that's what we got here. So that's what all the background noise is with the dogs barking and being complete idiots. So we might want to slow this one down just a little bit. This is gonna put us into a tree. It took me a minute to override that. There we go. Oh, Bergman Simulator. No, Bergman Farmer. It's the highest bidder for that field. I still haven't figured out. I keep getting those messages, but I don't know what they mean. I don't know how to go bid on field. So probably should figure that out, I guess, at some point. So having too much farming. We're just farming, loving this, loving life. So we're gonna keep on a going, keep on a getting, see what we can do here. So yeah, that's what we got going. Oh, we're gonna just totally take out the whole thing here, aren't we? Whoops. Excuse me. Alright, so we need to pull this up. We need to increase that to there. Start him off. We'll see how this goes. So, easy there. Easy. Okay. Where are we at here? What? That's just a bunch of hooey. Oh. There we go. Oh, this dog. The best part is she doesn't need to go out. She wants to go out because she's bored. So that's one. See how many we get. I have a picture for over there for instead of the beach of the dog. I just haven't gotten it out yet. So I was hoping to run it through ChatGPT and make it a hey, Cheese Blaster, welcome in, sir. Welcome in. Make it into a animated moving thing with the dog waving, but we'll see how that works. So we'll see how that works. I definitely need to adjust my lights because I have got a little. Okay, 3 it is. Be right back, guys. Okay. We're up to 3. We're going to kick them outside. See, I definitely got to adjust the lights. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to talk to you guys at the same time. We'll see if that helps or not. It didn't. I just need a little bit brighter, I think. So I'm picking up some ambient light from around. So it's okay. It is okay. Not like it's a professional stream or anything, right? It's just BigSky playing the game. So alright, I want to turn this off. Off. Alright. Not a whole lot, man. Just living the dream. Actually, not true. There is something new. I got my first experience yesterday of driving a Fendt Ideal Combine to cut wheat. And yeah, it's everything and more. Yeah, it was a long, frustrating week, but we got rolling about 5 o'clock last night, and we ran for about 2 hours. So, customer was happy. We're going to shut down over the weekend, and we're going to revisit and see what we can do Monday. I think they're going to try to move it today, but you never know what these guys are doing. So, but yeah, it was a blast. So. Okay. So I'm pretty confident in this. So we're going to speed up here just a little bit and get this field knocked out. And then we're going to head for the big dog so we can. Well, here's right. Like that blows my mind too, a little bit cheesy, but this one will also blow your mind. At one point last night, we were in kind of three corners, or three smaller fields right in this guy's corner. In one field, the 2 combines were cutting the wheat. In the second field, the sprayer was spraying a passive burn down. And in the third field, the planter was running right behind us, doing double crop soybeans. So down here, as soon as the wheat comes off, the soybeans go in the ground, and we got to finish the other half of this field before I can take off. So it's pretty crazy to see, like, literally in the same field, you could be cutting wheat, spraying burn down, and planting beans. It was crazy. So. But yeah, I mean, you take, typical, you say, 1,000-acre farmer, if he splits it 50-50 corn and beans, he can realistically farm 1,500 acres, because 500 of that can be double cropped every year. So some nice smooth arc we're going to plant on here. And the dogs broke free and found their way to bark at the neighbor dogs, so I would probably have to go harangue them. You see, we got a little Dobby counter over there for when she rings the doorbell. We're up to 3 doorbells. She gets a little impatient when you don't do it right away for her. So digging the row crop system here by Thundar. This is on Gage, Kentucky here. This is pretty cool, cheesy. The row shutoffs will shut off as you come into what's already been planted. It's ridiculously cool. So I'm just going to do this, and we're going to hit that the other way. Just do a little row crop testing. I'm gonna hate myself when it comes to cut this piece, but you know, I'll live. I'll survive. He is. He is. I just wish I had a little more discretionary spending to support him a little bit, and I really want unit convert. You know, especially for like precision farming right here, I'm putting down 240 liters per hectare. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that means. Like, you know. So. Alright, we're going to pick the planter up. We're going to hit that little spot. Then we're going to head for the big field. So. Actually, we should do it this way so we can just fold up and grab out of the field. But one thing I want to check is if we can configure this tractor to skinnies on here for more realistic planting experience. So we're going to check that right now. Alright, so we're going to turn that off and do this. We're going to scroll up to here. No, don't want to sell it. Oh, wait, here's where I need to go. Okay. Large tractors. 1000 series Gen 4. Cannot. What about on this 900 Gen 7? That's a little closer. Those are some real skinnies. Okay. We're just going to go with what we have. Oh. This is one of those where I could just hit fast forward. Gets there, but we'll take a little trip. Take a little trip up to heaven tonight. I did finally have to shut the traffic off on this map because it was a pain. F12 teleport. Yeah, I know. I know. I mean, it's the thing, I gotta drive this, so time is my time. You're not wrong, Cheesy. You are not wrong. That is for sure and for certain. So, how are things going by you? Okay. Close your eyes. Good, good. Oh, let's see here. How do I teleport again? It's been a hot minute since I've done that. Toggle power. Ah, yes. Always a good time. Always, always, always a good time. Teleport vehicles. Map selection. Actually, I'm going to come over here and do field 9. Oh, we're there. We're there, man. We're there. Ooh, I gotta fix that. We cannot let that stay like that, because that is gonna drive me insane. Okay. There we go. Okay, it's not perfect, but nothing is in life. So, okay. User interface. Could be holding. What? Okay, that makes no sense whatsoever. What is... Okay, we're gonna have to do this. Yeah, I did break it. Here's where I wanted. Contour. That's what I wanted. Okay, always left. Turn it on. Back to 9. Okay. Turn it on. There we go. Okay. And here we go. Planting. So, this jagged edge over here would have driven a track machine. Yeah, I know. Thanks, cheesy. I know. Listen, everything was working fine until you told me to teleport it. And that's when our problem started, so it's all on you, bud. It's all on you. Alright, cool. As long as you accept it. Alright, we're going to slow this down for these corners. It just does not handle the corners real well. Not sure what that's all about. That wasn't very nice. We gotta do something to get through the planting season. Now we can speed up here a little bit because these are all a little bit easier corners here. Ooh, we're putting down a lot of fertilizer here. We're gonna have to go get the truck. Or we could just teleport it. Oh, cheesy, I appreciate you. So. These are going to be... Well, we're just going to take this one slow so we don't overdrive our corners. I think that's our problem. So. Wow, awesome. We're going to stop here for fertilizer after a little bit. I'm really impressed with how this works. I do like how this headlamp system works. It makes life so much easier. I just wish it worked a little smoother with tracking sheets. That's my only complaint about it, is because if that were the case, I would put like a 380 track on this thing, or a 400 fin, the smaller frame track would be my planting track. So, but it is what it is. We'll get her done. Because these here cornfields will be wheat fields this fall. Oh my goodness, I'm about falling asleep here. This is craziness. So, I think after this corner, ouch, we should have been paying a little closer attention there, huh? Alright, let's hang on here. Okay. Don't make me turn it off, turn it back on again. Come on. Okay. Hopefully we can get this before it really goes haywire. Okay, let's get the window down. Let's get rid of that. Let's fire it back up, and we'll pay a little bit better attention to the corners. Hit that one a little early. I really should do that. Yeah, we're gonna have to do something there, aren't we? So again, after teleporting, this thing does some interesting stuff. I have no idea what that's all about. Okay, one lane, always going left. We're looking there. Let's turn it on, that on, drop it down, hit the road, Jack. Now, is this the long edge that we want? Yes, it is. So, there our line is set. So we're golden. You're fine, dude. You're fine. I don't know what. It's weird. I've used teleport very sporadic here and there. So, but yeah, I don't know what the deal is, why it's being all wonky and weird like that. So, but here's what it is. Found the workaround, found the problem. So we're golden. I'm good. So. Oh man, it is just Yeah. This map and my computer and auto drive struggle. I'll be honest. Why? What? Oh, goodness. How long have I been out of fertilizer? Okay, well. So where are we on the map? Okay, so we're coming up here. Okay, so we got a big, nice open space to fill here. So we will go in. Which one of these fills? Z? There we go. Okay. We will go over. Get the truck. We will. Fold in the arm. And away we go. I think I've got plenty of seed. And plenty of water, looks like. So I might just do that. I know this isn't real either, but you know, sometimes I mean, and let's face it, you know, who has a pallet in the side of the shop? We're not going to worry about that one. Not going to worry about it. We will just get this. Get in the car, man. Get in the car. I don't know. The engine is started. Where did that pallet go? I did have a pallet right here, did I? Not the one on the wall. Okay, whatever. I don't understand why it's not letting me in the truck, though. I accidentally changed anything there. Okay, something funky going on here, so we're going to do a quick save. I don't know. I don't know. We're going to call this enough, and we're just going to go. Because I don't know what it's doing. And we didn't dump it in the ditch. Okay, apparently it takes a hot minute to stop all this weight. Man. We've only got, what? 2,500 gallons of water, 113 bushels of seed, and a whole bunch of fertilizer in bags. Can't do that much, right? I'll pull up the map so I know where I'm going. 52. A big corner coming up here. Well, now I'm lost. Yes, I was supposed to turn there. See? Starting to learn my way around the map. Oh, we're in the ditch. We're in the ditch. Don't roll it. Easy does it. Back on the road. Still have everything? Cool. Okay, the brakes on this old Mack Anthem are not what they used to be. We might have to go truck shopping. I wonder what we'll end up with. Hey, look, we planted here. The landowners of this field are kind enough to let us use this large grassy area to fill, as long as we don't tear stuff up too much. So we're very appreciative of them letting us do that. So maybe not drive through their yard, but so. Okay, so we are going to let's see here. Boom out. So now I'm going to be a little questionable on the realism of this next part, but we're going to see what we can do. Okay, so what I want to do is we're going to line up here and we're going to fill with corn as well. See how this goes, but what I want to set up is not what I'm doing. Holy cow. You would think I would know how to run a tractor and back the planter, but no. Okay. Yeah, reverse is hard. So, what I want to do is go all the way through all these equipments. And I think I gotta change... Oh no, shoot. Nope. Okay. Now in. All right, now. One-stop filling in everything. '53 and '57, we can plant corn for quite a while now. So, close up the lids, reverse our direction, we can take off and go plant. I gotta get to where we left off, which is down over yonder. Okay. Let's see what happens. There, always left on. And let's go. It's planting time and we're loving life. This is good. We like this. We like it a lot. Ouch. Okay. We're rolling. We're rolling. Okay. Oh shoot, that's what we were gonna try. Okay. We're gonna finish the headlines and then I'm gonna change something. We're gonna experiment with some different fertilizer. Oh, no, I don't have to. Not gonna hit anything there. Just gonna miss the boom on the truck. Perfect. 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 Okay. Get our heads up. Go to 27. Okay. And we'll ease out. Good morning, Farmer Brown. For GPS, I am using Enhanced Vehicle Mod. For this particular mod that I'm using right here to do the headlands is called the Headland Management Mod. And it is the contour guidance part of headland management. And it is, as long as you have a wheeled machine. Track machines, especially the 2 tracks, because this, well, you can't see me pointing, so let me do this. This sensor line that's right behind my head, there it is, see it? It's reading the edge of the field, and if your field edges aren't perfectly straight, it's going to try to turn you and adjust to every one of those. And so when you get that 2 track, it's whereas this wheeled ones, I mean, this is, and it's not horseplay. I don't have anything set on horseplay, so it's just this thing doing its thing. Obviously, it leaves some problems in the corners, and it's not perfect. And those are going to show up big time in this row crop ready system. But correct. And you see how we're wiggling way back and forth here? That it's searching for that edge of the field and struggling to find it. Yes, in-game helpers on this map, these fields are custom made and not, there's a lot of edges and fingers and things like that. So I actually struggle to get horseplay to work really good on this map. So, for what that's worth. But yeah, Farmer Brown, I had the similar experience, and that's, I don't know if you played 22 or not, but there was a map, Edgewater, in that one, and that was the same thing. The fields were not really straight square. Like perfect rectangles or perfect squares is what the in-game AI likes best, right? And so when you don't have that, it struggles. Courseplay does better with irregular shaped fields, but if you have a lot of tight spaces, like in field 12 here, all of this stuff here, or where we're going next, field 19, up here, Courseplay struggles because there's lots of little narrow things. Field 15 is another one where Courseplay will just absolutely struggle because really there's not enough edge here for Courseplay to, program around that. So 15 here is this field right here will bring Courseplay to its knees like that. So this 35 up here does pretty decent with Courseplay. It struggles a little bit up in here, but yeah, and the in-game worker won't know what to do with anything here on this particular farm right here. So, ooh, I didn't see this. We should go visit Farmland 50 at some point. That looked like a nice house. So, you'll see this headland management mod here will struggle a little bit in this because it's coming to such a sharp point. So I will have to help it out just a little bit here. But It's got something to do with that one is up for bid, I believe. And so I have some mod in here that I can go and bid on that field, but I haven't figured out how it works yet. So that's why it's doing that. So, but all right, having some fun. Bum, 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 bum. All right. And it struggles here, but it's not. Let me check one thing here a minute, and then I will jump back to here. All right. No, I just open the way I want it to. Thing. So, we got. Let me make sure we clear through this area first here without too much of a hiccup. I'm really going to make the combine guy mad here. Ooh, he's going to not like me. So, once this settles out, we're going to go. So, where was it? This track of land here. I can't. I can click here. I don't know if I got to go visit this place. Oh, hey, look at here. So, okay. What are the chances this pallet teleports with me? Right? We've been looking for that all morning. So, we're gonna go right here in this area. Okay, so yeah, I don't know, like, fair leasing, so control right L. Nope, that's something different. Let's see here. Press B to bid 7,000. How big is this field? 3 acres. That's what? A little over 2,000 an acre? Try it. There we go. Standard price is 15, so we can bid. We can bid 8,000 and probably get it. Okay. Cool. Shift right L. There it is. Oh, this is everything. Okay. Cool. All right. Oh my goodness. Very upset animals in here. So, look at there. There's our pallet of seed. So let's see. Well, now I can't pick it up. I just want to... I just want to pick this up and move it. Because I'm betting they won't let me get in the truck. Oh. Let's turn this off. Let's turn this off. Still won't let me get in the truck. Interesting. Alright, so we're going to try... Because we're almost out of fertilizer, too. We've got plenty of water, but we're... That's about par for the course. There we go. Okay. So we're going to back this up here. So we're in the... So we can just back up and fill there. Alright, we'll get rid of that. And we'll get back to our tractor and keep planting. So, that's what the fields, and that's how we bid on them. So, I think I put a bid on, didn't I? What is that? It shows me up here in all these different pages. Page up, page down. Okay. Turn off. Lift, fold, unload, sync. Farmland, switch operational mode. Initiate follow, open cover. Nope. So I'm assuming you gotta go visit the field to bid on it, which is legit. So. But and the best part of this is you're pulling 60 feet of planter, 24 row 30, and we're running 1400 RPMs with this thing. Love this tractor. I would put a John Deere of comparable horsepower on this thing, but oh, that's right, they don't have one, do they? Well, technically now they do, but so yeah, we'll have to come back and fix some of this a little bit, but so I think for my row crops, I don't know how effective headland management is going to be, but for the when we get the avatar out and start planting beans, it'll be just fine. Okay, so oh, wrong one. Huh. There we go. So I think we're just going to come over here and grab row 13. All right. So this is the fun. I'm all hands free. I haven't touched a button. Love this. The beep is that the headland is activated. So it drops our planter down, but we're not planting until right now. And I don't know. I'm gonna kick it up a gear. But you can see right behind us here, it's shutting off as we come into this area that's already been planted, which is awesome. And so we're going to fill in over here first. Yeah, we'll just fill in over here. Oh goodness, is that the oh man, guys, this morning flew by. I apologize, I did get started a little bit late, but I've got some stuff to do this morning, so we're gonna have to get about 10 minutes left in the stream, and we're gonna have to shut down, but I'm gonna check this thing out. It should get into a little bit of trouble because it's not going to trigger. Okay. I hope it triggers. Or get into the. That was me. I had it set wrong. So. I hope we clear the tree. Looks like we will. We're back. Drop it. There we go. So that one was on me. I had it triggered to turn the wrong way, but yeah, fully automated corn planting. And what we can do is we can get rid of the HUD, and we can take some pictures. We can take some pictures. That's a good one right there. Let's get closer. There you go. I'm going to turn this back on for just a second. So we're going to turn left. All right, so should slow us down. Pick up the planter, turn it off, make a corner, turn it back on, drop it down. I don't like that it turns it off, but it's not the end of the world. I wouldn't turn it off. I just did that. So I do want to watch and see how much over the edge of the field we are. Oh, we're right there dialed in. Oh. And kicks it in, and there we go. So cool when this stuff works. And other than sitting here in my semi-quiet office, it's just like real life. Now, it is. So we can take a look. Monitors. Horribly blurry. I don't like that. Oh, we got two cameras. Huh, nifty. So. Oops, sorry guys. Keep bumping the microphone. It would be really cool if EV could trigger off of the headland passes, not off the edge of the field. Like when it gets here, trigger to pick it up and turn it. We'll get there. Ooh, it's gonna be close. Oh, we'll be okay. Oh. Golden there. Yeah. This is the life right here. This is fun. This is the fun stuff. So it's gonna be really fun when we get the combine out here and we get on the same row and see if we can get it picked the same. And this field should be decently open enough. We might be able to get, of course, play auto unload to work with us. So, but I gotta swing by Antler 22 and see if he's improved that or. Been 1052 and a Vaderstad something. I don't know. But works beautifully. So probably shouldn't have put those tracks through there, but oh well. This is my mental health right here. This is my therapy after a long week. So, and I love how it just clicks off on the headlines. Yep. People say, how can you be out in the field with customers and running equipment all day and doing demos and all that and come home and do this? Well, I don't know. I just can't. How can you sit there and mindlessly doom scroll on TikTok and whatever other social media there is? This is what I find relaxing. Excuse me. Now, when you jump in and the game doesn't work, no bueno. So how big of a pass? That's going to be a little ugly. Not sure how we're going to do that one just yet. So. I don't think our GPS is quite. That's just my imagination. was thinking our guest rows looked really close together over there, but I think they're okay. I'll change this view up a little bit. Some seagulls. We'll watch the birds. Oh, that's one thing I gotta pull our HUD back up here. 65 acres. It's gotta be close. Got to be close. Hide that again. All right, gang. I am afraid our time together has come to a close. I've got to get on with my day. You know me. I could sit here and do this all day long, every day, 24/7, 365, just taking a few breaks for meals. However, that probably would get boring as well. So, appreciate you coming to hang out with us. Appreciate you so much. We are going to get this field planted. I don't know if I'm going to go finish this a little bit later off screen, off camera, whatever. Thank you guys so much for joining us. I do appreciate it very much. All of your support. We will see you next time.